Hello, I'm back. Everything kind of took a bit longer than I intended today to get set up. I wanted to start streaming by now, but as you can tell, I have a new mic, so I got the new mic set up. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm not 100% sure with my settings yet. I kind of just slapped them together, but I think it's okay. For comparison, if you want to hear a comparison, this is the current mic. This is the old mic. This is the new mic. This is the old mic. So yeah, I think the new mic sounds a lot better. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And I'm trying to add some gain at the end, just so I can make my voice a little bit clearer. And I also raised the volume of the game itself a little bit. So I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do with all that. Okay, but we just completed the school section here. This is kind of where we left off. Let me make sure I'm on the right mic. Now I'm paranoid. Yeah, I think I'm on the right mic. Okay, we just completed the school section, and what was cool about this was that it was a little bit different this time around. Like, some of the things are a little bit different for New Game Plus. And when you go to the Dark World, or the world with the Foxman or whatever else, you already have your abilities. So you don't need to do the rituals, which makes me kind of curious. I'm curious for the actual section where you normally do the rituals, because they're already done to you. You don't have to do them again. And so now we're back at the school. The school's pretty much vacant. Shu and Rinko were supposed to watch out for us. I think I've mentioned this in the past stream, but like, I'm pretty sure this is just kind of like inside Hinako's mind. So like, none of this is really real, I don't think. And so it's unsurprising that Shu and Rinko aren't here, you know? But I was doing some testing, some audio testing before, like, actually streaming, just to make sure that the audio wasn't completely bad. I think it sounded pretty okay. And one of the things that I was interested in is I kind of just wandered around the school, because I had never done that in past playthroughs. And there's really nothing to find, but they do have like some audio cues. Like that. Yeah, thank you for demonstrating, Hinako. So, you know, as you wander through the school, Hinako yells out for Shu and Rinko, which I think is pretty interesting. Or, I don't know if it's interesting, but it's a nice touch. They didn't need to do that, you know? You're not supposed to do this. This is kind of out of the way. It's the wrong way, right? So I thought that was cool. There's nothing that attacks you in this school at this point. So it's kind of just, you know, it's kind of just wandering around. You can't go back out to the field, unfortunately. They put some overgrowth there, you know, but all this stuff, none of it. You can go all around the rest of the school. Like, you can go up here, just not to the field for some reason. Whoops, sorry, repositioning myself. Henji shite? Henji means to reply. So it's in command form. Shite. Henji suru, henji shite. And it's like, do this, you know, reply. Say something. But yeah, there's really nothing up here to do or explore. Was this something you used to be able to open? I don't remember. I already forget. I hadn't opened this door, which I thought was kind of funny. I only went up one side this time through. Anyways, that's all. There's really nothing else here to do or think about. so it's kind of just time for the next section of the game. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. So I was trying to think too. Oh, red capsules. Diabolical, man. Sorry, I don't want to talk when she's talking. I was trying to think of what the sort of red overgrowth stands for in the game. Because it feels to me like it stands for something. And if we think, oh, I didn't enshrine things. Let's just do this. Hopefully we don't find too many things to pick up. I'm kind of regretting not doing that now. I mean, I haven't played that much. I could restart. Let's go ahead a little bit further. See if that's even necessary. There might be another save point pretty early on here. But yeah, if we think of the red growth, if we think of this as her mind, you know, it's kind of like, what is the red? You know what? I'm going to restart. Sorry. I'll rush through this. We hadn't done much. We didn't do much. We'll skip the we'll skip that little cutscene that pops up. That feels like such a waste to not enshrine a bunch of stuff while we're at a save point. Okay. Enshrine, Divine Water, the tea, the Adare, the Yokon, one of these. There we go. And then we will save so we don't forget to do that again. And then we'll just run. We'll rush there. We'll go there as fast as we can. But yeah, what do the red vines stand for? I don't know, actually. Like, if we look at this and think that it's Hinako's mind, like, is that the effect of the drug that she's taking, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. All right, there was a chocolate over here. Let's get that. Now we don't have to drop anything to get it. And then there was one other thing up over here. Yeah, Aramine. Okay, cool. So now we're good. Just keep going from here. Ooh, Emma? Heck yeah, Emma. Diary of Revenge. And then, in the Edo period, Ebisugaoka witnessed another faith-changing event. The divine tree, the symbol of their religion, was struck by lightning and burned down. By this time, the ideologies of the, how do you say that? Tsukumogami The ideologies of the Tsukumogami faith had taken root. Tsukumogami, something god. Tsukumo. What's Tsukumo? Let me look this up. Hold on. Tsukumo. Tsukumo. Tsukumogami, an old woman's gray hair. It's like a formal or literary term. Tsukumogami is. Actually, it means a bunch of things. There's a bunch of readings. So that's like a old term. There's also artifact spirit in folk belief, long live objects. Oh, like household objects, which I guess makes sense because we bring tools to rest, and that's why there's all these tools everywhere. At least that's the gameplay justification for it. But I guess it's related to that, like old things, old tools. That's kind of cool. Okay, by this time, the ideologies of the Tsukumogami faith had taken root, and sacredness was now determined by the antiquity of objects. Of an object. Okay, yeah, basically what I just learned by looking up the word. The divine tree was not worshipped for subduing the water dragon. Instead, it was only due to the fact that it was the oldest object in the area, and so a new divine object was decided upon to take the tree's place. The next target for worship was the Inari statue. Before long, the faith in the Inari statue itself developed, mixing with the Tsukumogami faith to create an amalgamation of beliefs completely unique to Ebisugaoka. To this effect, the mongrel Inari faith here in Ebisugaoka has almost no likeness to that practiced throughout the rest of Japan and boasts a pathetically superficial history. Ain't that the way? Even this changing of idols had been turned into some epic divine story by the priests. This is the nonsense they came up with. With the divine tree destroyed by lightning, the land lost its guardian, and the ancient evil water dragon attempts to rise from its slumber. Hearing the town's plight, a family of benevolent foxes traveled from the west to subdue the dragon once more. The people's faith in them bolstered their powers. But without enough power, the dragon shall awaken once more. So now they are convincing locals to devote themselves to the new god Inari-sama. Water dragon, divine tree, Tsukumogami, and now Inari-sama. These pathetic people believe their faith has a 1,000-year history, yet it's been mutilated time and again to suit their petty needs. Man truly is a fickle beast. Huh, and then you get an Emma. Heck yes, Emma. Let's go. Okay, what am I going to get with that Emma? Also, last time, when I played the game, I said that I got more stamina, and that stamina was a valuable resource. Ooh, there is another safe place close by. But I actually got more sanity, because sanity is a valuable resource. But I just said stamina, so I don't know what I was thinking there. And sanity is a valuable resource, but do I want more of it? I'm not really having too much trouble with dying lately. Sanity or stamina would be good. Let's save. And then we will pray and get stamina, because it is actually valuable. And we just won't save over that. Oh, there's a monster. Somewhere that direction. What's this? Yokon. I want to get, I don't want to miss... Oh, it was like up there. I see. I want to get all the stuff. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, seems like it. I'll tell you, my setup for my new mic is not very good. It works. Oh, there's this. I forgot. Nothing in there. How? How am I already out of, Sure. I know this thing comes alive. Can I just run by it? Maybe I could just run by it. Yep. Okay, I got by it, but just barely. There we go. All right. Even the last time through, I was like, I know that thing's going to come alive when I come around the corner. But it still was able to grab me the last time I played. So this time, not so lucky. I wonder if you didn't inspect in there, if it would have not come alive. That'd be interesting. A waist-high fence. The enemy of all protagonists in video games. Yeah, I already used the Emma. Let's save to just a different safe spot. And then we'll go on. Okay, I don't know where the next Jizo statue is, though. Kuashi. What is that word? I don't know when you fight him. He just kind of hunts you for a while. Nothing. Guess there's nothing else to get here. Did I go up that way? Did I? I didn't I? Well, we'll see soon. Oh, it's one of those things. Hello. Yeah. Hardly even worth it. Actually, that's... Oh yeah, they just moved the body. Get rid of it. That's why I wanted to go to the save place, because I wanted to enshrine some stuff. Let's go do that before we continue forward. Wrong way. Well, right way. But not the way I want to go. I want to go back here and enshrine that stuff. Ramune. You know what? Just everything. Let's just YOLO it for a while and see. We haven't needed these items yet. Maybe we still don't need them for a while. Okay, now we can go back to... I just went in a circle there. And I went the wrong way. I wanted to go... Man, I keep getting turned around. Where am I going here? I'm going... Here's this. Axe. I don't really like the hammer. Let's get rid of the hammer. Why is it so easy for me to get turned around here? Okay, I wanted to go back and get that arare now that I had inventory space. Boom. Hardly even worth it. It's worth like 80 faith. Okay, now we're good to actually progress forward. All right, so we checked this out. Nice. And I think it's down this way that we have to go next. Oh, there he is. Hello. Can you come down here so I can fight you? Oh, there's other monsters too. There we go. There we go. Okay. What else is around here? More bandages. There's so many bandages. An antique comb. Very good for faith. Not that I need any more, but you know. Actually. Whoops. God, I hate double backing so often. We'll just get rid of some bandages if we run out of inventory space. If it's boring for me to double back so often, I'm sure it's boring to watch double backing. There's something up there, but I can't go there. Looks like it's a one-way. Anyways, I'm sure there's another Jizo statue in this section. I don't want to miss it. You're a monster. Where is that? I think it's up there somewhere. Well, we'll deal with them eventually, I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Is this like a scripted thing? I guess so. Box. Toolkit. Nice. Still have my knife. I don't think I can do much else back here, though. Okay, well, that kind gentleman just led us to a toolkit. How very nice of him. Yeah, okay. I think we just have to go up now. I'm afraid I'm going to miss that Jesus statue. Not that I know where the heck it's at. Yashi? Oh. Hello. You surprised me. There we go. Okay, let's continue exploring down here. Did I go this way? I don't think so. Divine water? Dead end. Okay. I know there... Well... Finish looking over here, I guess. I can at least do that much. Ah. T. Get out of here, Band-Aid. Bandage. Not Band-Aid. Alright, yeah, I guess I explored this area enough. Noise just to startle you or something. Guess that's it. Another antique comb, okay. I'm nervous because I know this area triggers like a chase. But I don't want to do that yet. No thanks. Okie doke. Okay, that's okay. Knife is powerful anyways. And quick. But we do ought to keep an eye out for a new weapon. Higashi. Boy, this place chugs, man, doesn't it? My frame rate. Wait, this is the... don't think I want to go there yet. There we go. I think that triggers a cutscene. Oh, that's this. I don't need it. Let me just check real quick. I would be so upset if I, like, did all this and then I missed the one part I needed to, the one thing I needed to get, you know? So let me just make sure I'm not going to miss something. There does seem to be something, but I think it's further along in the path. So I think we're good. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. We're gonna go for it. Another toolkit. Sure. Won't open without a key. Yeah, it's someplace along here for the other piece of the thing. The other thing that I need. And I do think there's a save point ahead. I really don't want to go all the way back to save over there. So I guess we'll just continue onward. Do you come alive? What about you? Probably once I go here. Ah, right. It's when you're, like, running away that they come alive. Strange note. The view is great, isn't it? I always wanted to see it with you. You're probably all right if you made it this far, but just be sure you're not being followed by anybody, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. Hmm. Okay. Oh, those are just pills. I don't need those. Dang it. There we go. I don't actually need a band-aid, or a bandage, but might as well.
これもうじき壊れるな。
Actually, let's repair the knife. It would be good to find a weapon.
シュウ、リンコ。
Okay, I'm glad to get here because I can enshrine all this stuff. Okay. And then we can save. Ooh,
これで戦える。
crowbar. Do I want to go in that way? Why when I can go in this way? Hmm. That was funny. Oh, you pick up the key, and then everything goes bad, I think. My sanctuary is still incomplete. I'm lonely, so lonely. Feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women. More. But even when I do, they will all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. That's weird. Mommy, why did you leave me all alone? I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. But I need to gather more women. More. But even when I do, they'll all go away. That is, in fact, a strange note. Take less damage when facing multiple enemies. Scales with the number of enemies. That's pretty cool.
役に立つ。
I like my current Omamorty setup, though. Okay, let's save first. Well, let's finish looking around and then let's save. Kind of glad I decided to do that because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to come alive. And I probably won't have time to, you know, deal with all that stuff. Enshrine, get rid of this. Don't need that. And, let's save. And I think that's all I wanted to check around here. Yeah, that's just a dead end. Nothing else over here. I think we'll want to go that way. We'll want to go out, like, down that way. I don't know if this door shuts or not. But I think I'm going to want to grab the key and then go out here, probably. So, let's do that. Okay. Now we are at the running section. Is this the wrong way? Oh, did I take too long? I took too long. Whoops. My bad. I ran out of stamina. And I didn't, I don't know. I ran out of stamina. I do think I want to go this way. And then this way. I think. Okay. I think it's just a chase checkpoint, though.
消えた
Red capsules. No, get the fuck out of here with that.
休憩
Higashi. Arare. First aid kit. I guess I go this way? Okay. I think we're good now. Rade, Higashi. Then let's save. And we got two sort of directions to go. But I think this is not the correct direction. So I want to go this way first. This is the old shrine, Sennen Sugi Shrine.
昨今地の古い神社か。昔は栄えてたみたい。
Ah, here we go. Okay, so we are going to get the next Jizo statue, or make the next offering at the next Jizo statue, rather. Researcher Journal 4. The defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape prosecution by the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anybody from the surrounding settlements, so there is no way for them to purchase new goods. This forced them to make do with what they already had, and led to a culture where tools were used for as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and reusing broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue and was called kishu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god whom it was offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born of necessity in a hidden village of defeated soldiers.
火事があってからは人が寄りつかなくなっちゃったって聞いた。
It's like where you'd make the offering or whatever. Symbolic offering of money.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて。
Oh, yeah, the photo, though. Memories, what is this? Oh. I already did that stuff. Let's visit all the pages so that it goes away. There we go. Sacred Sword. All right, here's the next one. Another... It's by like a fence. And honestly, there's not too many fences in this game. So that's actually a pretty good clue. Let's visit the Sennen Sugi Shrine.
これがご神木。お地蔵さん。誰かが前掛けをかけたんだ。
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so they put one on for each one that you have. And I got 3 of them. I'm working on the 4th now. So I guess that's where I go when I have all 5. Oh, here's where you'd like wash your hands and stuff. Purify yourself or whatever. Actually, did I get some? I did. I got a few things. All right. Well, there's fences right there. Is it dangerous to be back here?
さっきのあれ全部消えた。
It all disappeared. I guess. Maybe it's on the other side of the fence? The other direction? Red pills. Okay. Who? The character for he, fire, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. Actually, where was that? I think that was way back down here, wasn't it? I think. Let's go check it out. We'll save, then we'll go back. Oh. Can I not go back? I guess not. I forgot that the, like a branch or tree or something fell. Well, then where is this torch? I really do not want to screw this up. So I'm going to check. I feel bad checking, but this is just, I've played for too long. Oh, it's, it looks like it's up at the, I think it's by his house. I think it's by Shu's house. So I'm okay to continue. We'll save just in case not. But I think I'm okay to continue. Wrong way. This way. This way? Yes, this way. Well, maybe it wasn't at Shu's house. Maybe it's at... Well, I can't go this way. I don't remember all this stuff over here. Aha. Okay, let's just go do this right away. I don't want to trigger the next scene. I don't exactly remember what you have to do that. I think you have to try to enter the house or something. So I think that's pretty hard to accidentally trigger, but just in case, I'm going to be paranoid and turn this in. Here we go. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Oh, okay. Well, there's only one more item to get now. And I think it's further in the game. So I think we're good to progress at this point. What's... Oh yeah, there's a... It's the other way that's blocked. So I think if I try to go in the house, it's like locked.
閉まってる。
Yeah.
裏は
Ooh. Shu's childhood diary. I made a promise to myself. I am never, ever going to treat Hinako like a girl. My older cousin, who's a girl, told me that some girls don't want to be treated like they're girls. And Hanako's my partner, not a girl. So if anyone tries to treat her like a girl, I'll kick their butts. It looks like Shu is trying his best to write neatly. That's a little cute, I think. Make sure I've gotten everything. I think I have. Red capsules, red capsules, red capsules. Do not want. This is different, right? Yeah, this is definitely different. Hi, boy.
相棒に頼らずに自分だけで頑張るよ。
I'll do my best on my own. Thanks, partner. Winners don't do drugs. Reach the OI residence without taking a single capsule. Hey there, partner. We've made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways our fair share with our... Bleh, I can't read. Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we'd have to part ways too. But at least ours won't be goodbye through death in the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But wherever you go, and no matter what we do, we'll always be a part of the Space Army. We'll always be partners, got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako. Shu. That's sad, actually. Shu's knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist. From ingredients efficacy to the medicine that best matches your body, you name it and he'll be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne, and just like that, he'll recommend medicine and also give you advice in daily lifestyle choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away. Now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gets me medicine based on my symptoms, and it really helps out. Oh, I already read this other stuff. Junko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects women to. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Junko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring it out myself. I don't know that I feel like reading all this right now. Okay, let's read it. This is new stuff. A woman's happiness begins with marriage. She told me that every opportunity she got. Am I actually supposed to believe that she's happy with the life that she has now in this house? Today, my dad threw a knife. This must be where the knife thing comes from. Got stuck in the tatami mat. There are chips and dings all over the house. Every last one is when he threw something. Is that what happiness is to my mother? Seeing a house in such a sorry state and full of scars. Dad. Let's see. I already read that one part. Let's see. What part didn't I read? I think I didn't read these 2 pages. I've heard that Dad used to be a fisherman when he was younger. He would go on long fishing trips away out at sea. He managed to save up enough money to open up a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. It didn't work out, though. Not only did he lose his savings, he took on new debts, too. Now he spends his days drinking his life away in a sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about mom's food that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. I used to think that my dad was just like this. But after listening to all the married women around here complain, every man seems just as bad. All their husbands are just short-tempered, violent, and useless, and do just as little to help out their wives. After learning this, every grumpy-looking old man I see in town reminds me of him. When I think that I was born and raised to support these horrible tyrants, I lose all hope. If everything works out, they're going to give my father a lot of money. I'm sure he's desperate to use it to pay back his debts. My father is selling me to pay back his debts. Okay, this isn't telling us anything we didn't already know, though. Hinako. Okay, we got 2 more pages here. Holy crap. I don't remember when I got these. So, I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Shu was different, though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from his parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exist 2 Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, who I've known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. So just regular Hinako, I guess. I don't know. It's like an alien trying to take me over. This is as if we were in Space Wars. My partner should be coming to my rescue, but there's no sign of him. She wanted Shu to stop the wedding. That's kind of romantic and sad. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me, even when they're saying what's right. It rubs me the wrong way. You know, but I was just thinking, that's kind of sad because she likes that Shu doesn't treat her, you know, that way. So, like, it's a bit of a double standard for her to expect him to, like, suddenly come to her, like, rescue and save her from a marriage that she's involved in, I guess. He might not even know. We don't know if Shu even understands, because she's not really talking much to him, I don't think. That's the impression I'm getting. So it's a tiny bit of a double standard. Like, I'm not saying it's bad of him or her. I'm just saying the characters are pretty complexly written, and I kind of like that. It's a difficult situation for everybody involved. Okay. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. Even if what they're saying is right, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's commands. But that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I listen to. And that will be somebody I can trust, someone who will walk alongside me, hand in hand. However, making a long list of things I hate is just running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think through before making a decision is what's most important to me. And that's all. Oh, the pills are gone now. And that all sort of makes a lot of sense with the entire rest of the story that they've set up here. You know, because there's lots of parts where you're not sure if you're getting the real story or if you're getting Hinako's, you know, warped perspective on it. Let's call it. Do I want to save before I go in there? I think they'll give me a save point in here. They'll give me a save point in here. Let's just do it. Well, actually, will they? Because it's been kind of different in the Dark World. Am I even going to the Dark World? I might not be. Oh, I'm going to the Dark World. Go get married, one version of Hinako says to herself. That's weird, because she's like forcing herself to take on this new life. She's kind of battling with her inner self about it. I don't know. I like the story in this game. It's very cool. Oh.
姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。 頑張ります。あなたにふさわしくなるように。
I was wondering, sometimes they hide the little doll in the room. I was just kind of curious. Well, this is the ritual section, I think. But if the rituals are already done, what am I doing here? What am I gonna do here? This hasn't opened up. Yeah, whatever. Is there really nothing else to do here, though? Do you just go straight forward? I guess they don't have you do all that again, which, you know, that's nice. Letter from a woman. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that I don't even know who I am anymore. Yokon. I don't remember this room last time. Was this here before? Bandages. Oh, this is the other ritual hall exit, I think. Okay, I'm curious. Let's go save. Actually, what's down here? Oh, this was, like a fight or something. There we go. Don't know where you came from. Oh, this is this long hall area. Okay. I just am curious if you could just go straight forward. It looks like you can. Means you just skip this section? How? There we go. All right. There was a... Here it is. Yeah, I got a achievement for this too. February 16th. It's a miracle. How could this be? My 2 daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. February 18th. Both patients have made full recovery. I do not understand this one bit. Could this be a phenomenon that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such a cruel illness. It's such a dramatic recovery as the 2 daughters experienced I can't read. Such a dramatic recovery as the 2 daughters' experience has likewise never been documented. Now the households are whispering about a supposed curse. Yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. Okay. Ooh, and an Emma. Antique cone, Higashi. See, this is why I'm kind of afraid to, I thought I heard somebody. Gotta keep an eye on those ceilings, man. Alright, let's use that Emma. We'll save. Use the Emma after we enshrine some stuff. Okay. Pray. What do I want? Stamina. Okay, stamina is maxed, so I don't need to do anything more with that. I suspect you can max everything in this game. I really don't remember this stuff being here. Divine water. Maybe it was. Maybe it was, and I'm just not remembering. I want to see the ritual halls. Oh, they just give you stuff for faith. Spells are pretty sounding. Is that it? I don't have to... Okay. That's cool. I mean, I like how they're doing this section. Because if you want to, you can explore more. And if you're exploring more, then you get some stuff for that. Which is cool. But you don't have to. I think this is where you originally fought, like, just a bunch of enemies. But now it's just nothing. Riveting gameplay right now. Sorry, but I'm curious. Hello. Dried carcass. Oh, was that in there? What was in here? Nothing. Another ritual hall.
神々しい場所でしょう。
It sounds pretty, that's for sure. That's where I see. So this is the first ritual. Hey. Aha, and they spit you out back here where they force you to use the arm first. Smart. Okay, might as well visit the one last ritual hall just to make sure there's nothing else worth getting. Did I go over here? What's in here? More offerings. Okay. Nothing of great interest. And I already checked this room. Let's go enshrine real quick. If I can find where the heck. Here it is. Ooh, a lot of faith. And let's, solemn letter. Thy lovely silver arm grows strong, thy figure no longer mortal but divine. Unto thy limb has the power of purification been bestowed. Grace us now with thy newfound strength. Whatever you say. Okay, so there is one more place I haven't looked at, which I guess was this way. Was it this way? I think it was this way. Ah, yeah, the back, where they brand you. Yokon. Dried carcass. I think I explored everything now. I mean, aside from straight directly ahead of me, but... What's up here? Oof. Dang it. Ooh. Oh man, that sucked. All that for Arare. Not worth it. Is there anything else up here? Oh, come on, don't let it just be for Arare. Ooh, there is stuff up here. Antique comb. Higashi. And then whatever is here. We'll check that out in a second. Finish looking around in here. I think I looked at everything. Yeah, I looked at everything. Bandage. That was rough, man. Dried carcass. This is new, right? Oh, wow. Let's save. I just have a bad feeling about this. There was a rough fight, and then a secret room that does not bode well. So let's just go save real quick. Safety save. All the way back here. And then we'll go check out that area. Oh, it was right there, yeah. Very pretty area, though. Oh my gosh. I like how you can hear it. Like all the way over here. You can hear that, I don't know what that's called, the little like bamboo fountain thing that makes a sound. It's like calling out to you like, hey, there's a secret over here, dude. Let's take this in. Beautiful. What's this? Mandate of the clan. Upon the rock, our ancestors built a shrine, naming it Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clans. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depths shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of Higa's god shall wane, heralding too the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is the fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from ever arising. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the Shishiodoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Oh, that must be what that thing's called. Shishiodoshi. Let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bell ring to speak the legend of this land. Trapped under a great stone like the abyss of like a slumbering water dragon, born during the age of gods and sealed away by our ancestors, deprived of the water dragon's spirit, the once lush great tree has met a withering fate. Crimson water. Is this purifying? Hold up. Is this purifying? Because if you purify, oddly enough, it's like leads to the bad end. Hmm. Yeah. Um. I I think I can do this. I just think I don't, like, use it or something. Why would this area... And yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods have passed, and the power of heavens have withered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep, so our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the water they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free from its prison. However, the earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. Emma. Note of caution. Agura no Hote-sama bestows upon the blessing of crimson water. The blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain, where the spring water pools to infuse with benson herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued into the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil, but beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excision of ancient evil should it be used. Okay, that's just what we already... In ancient times, people believed fever... Yeah. So am I locked into the bad ending now? According to the writings of the Iwai family, whose members served the people of Ebisugaoka as physicians for generations, only infusions prepared using traditional methods can truly be called Agura no Hote-sama. Everything bearing the name in modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be double-edged swords, both a miraculous elixir and dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside their heart, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any evil spirits, but it will also destroy your very self from the inside out. I just have to not use it, though, right? Like, I wanted to look at this area. This sucks. This place is beautiful. This sucks that this is the bad ending area. Oh, I did it wrong. Hold on. Do I have to do it 3 times at any one of these, or does it matter? What was that puzzle again? There's definitely a puzzle here. Oh, wait, no. Puzzle. No, it's a... Hmm? What am I looking at? Hmm. I don't know. I don't understand. I already got the stuff, though. I'm curious. Let me look this up here and see. I think I already locked myself into the bad ending. That is a shame. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I'm not playing through 5 times. 4 times. It's 5 if you play through to get the joke ending. 4 if you play through to get all the regular endings. 3 if you want to get to the true ending without getting to the, where am I going? Without going through the bad ending. Let me just, I'll make a save in a different slot is what I'll do. Record here. We'll just put it here. And then we'll go forward. Actually, well, there's another first aid kit. Yeah. Okay, let's enshrine. I was going to say I forgot to enshrine. Not that I need the faith. But why not? Let's just go forward, I guess. Sucks you can't skip this walk. When I was watching a speed run, they couldn't skip it either. It was just an unskippable cutscene, I guess. I don't know.
リンコ。リンコ、私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるから。だから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ。消されない。私の名前は清水ひな子。見たくなかった。ごめんリンコ、見たくなかった。
Yeah, bad. Ugh. Ooh.
そこまで言われる筋合いはない。幸せになりたきゃ努力して運命を変えろ。
I keep trying to do that. That's a bad idea. I suck at that. She's gotta be almost dead. That hurts her? Doing a soul siphon hurts her, I guess.
見たくなかった。リンコのこんな姿。でも今は嬉しい。お別れにさえして私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。これでリンコの世界から清水ひな子は消えたね。お幸せにリンコ。私はじゃない。
どうしたひなこ。
私は
君はひなこじゃないか。
私は
君はひなこだ。
はい。私は清水ひな子じゃない。私はひな子。
そうだよ。君は私のひなこだ。
That feels like some bad ending stuff. So maybe I did lock myself into the bad ending.
もう十分。殺すか殺されるか決めた？
姉ちゃん。
殺されなさい、ひな子。
どうしてみんなそうなの？みんな殺してるの？お姉ちゃんも殺したの？
ええ、私も殺したわ。お父さんもお母さんも、そして大切な妹であるあなたもね。友達もみんな殺したわ。
私は殺されたくない。
今日それを口にすることがどれだけ恐ろしいか分かってる？
もちろん。
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。だけど今日、その選択には特別な代償が伴う。それをあ あなたが生き延びた時にだけ、あなたがおとなしく殺されるなら何の代償もない。お姉ちゃんはひな子に幸せになってほしいよ。
お姉ちゃん。シュリンコ。
Okay, I think I'm gonna save and then call it here for today. Just check, make sure there's nothing that spawns. I really hope I didn't lock myself into the bad route. I mean, that sucks. Here's this beautiful area, don't visit it, or you go down the bad route. I don't know.
お姉ちゃんの言う通りだ。時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
Just go to that save point that is back here. Because I don't know if there's another one more forward. I'm sure there is, but... Actually, do I have anything to enshrine? No. Okay. That was great. I am going to call it for today. Maybe I'll be back on later tonight. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will play the rest another time. Later.